It's summertime, and what are we planning on doing this summer? I'll tell you right now. Hey guys, it's Vani from Mrs. Mom's Homeschool, and today I want to talk about our summer plans, our summer homeschool or to not homeschool plans. In this video, I've been planning on making this video for like a month now, but honestly, it didn't look like we were even going to have a summer break because we are in the beginning of June and we still are not finished with our language arts curriculum. So I am determined to get through this stuff. And the reason why I feel like I need to finish it is because at the end of we use the good and the beautiful. Now my son is starting to do a lot of writing towards the end, which is what he needs the most help in. And a lot of the lessons for my first grader are also very intense. So it's not something you can just skip over. So the plan for June is to have them finish up their language arts. My son is going to, God willing, we are going to double up on his lessons so that we can be done in a couple of weeks. My ultimate goal is to have off for the month of July, and that will be our summer homeschool. So that's the month that I'm going to tell you guys what we are planning. So I have a bunch of different books and resources I'm going to show you. Now I cannot promise you that these things will get done because you have, you know, us moms, we always have all these wonderful ideas, and I really think that if our kids would do things our way, like 100% without whining or bickering or like questioning what we're doing or asking to do other things, they would have amazing fun learning. I really believe that. And if they could just get into it, and you know, it's not reality, everybody wants their own way. So I do have my plan and my agenda and some cool ideas for the kids to work on this summer, and ultimately it's going to be up to them to follow through. They do, however, have to have 2 hours of learning time before they put their hands on that screen. I also want them to have maybe an hour outside in the pool or outside playing at some point in the day, whether it be a play date or us just hanging out at home in the neighborhood with the kids outside or in our own pool. So I'm going to start from my oldest child and go all the way down. My oldest daughter is going to be a sophomore in high school. When I first started this YouTube channel, she was in like, I don't even know what grade. I think she was in like fourth or fifth grade when I started lightly making videos for this channel, and now she's a sophomore. That's crazy. So what I'm hoping and what I've encouraged her to do, along with her summer reading, she has to do some summer reading for school and any work that the school is having her do. I really want her to work on these vocabulary cartoons, SAT words, just 5 minutes a day going through this. I have a review here on what the vocabulary cartoons is. This is the part 2 book, and it's just basically mnemonics, and it shows a word, it links it to a familiar word, and then it creates a sentence in there. So just check out that video if you don't know what the heck I'm talking about, you want to know what this book is. It's pretty cool. So I'm hoping she'll go through this. I'm also hoping to go through this with her. It couldn't just happen because I know those high school and early college years is a time of lots of questioning. So I think what I'm going to do is possibly read through this on my own, underline or highlight certain things that I want to share with her, try to get some apologetics in her mind before the new school year starts. I think this will be good for us to do this summer. So I want my son, who's going into 6th grade, to do a page or 2 of cursive each morning before the upcoming homeschool year. He also is going to read for 30 minutes a day a book of his choice. Right now he is reading the Book of Elsewhere. He's reading the Book of Elsewhere, and then he's going to be reading Charlie and the Glass Elevator, and then finishing these 2 novels, Hurts to Be a Hero 1 and 2, that we got at the homeschool convention last year. For the morning times, we are going to be going through this answers little set here that has answers, kids' questions regarding the Bible. Another thing I'm going to have out is this big life journal that we've done a little bit. You listen to an audio. The audio usually has the story in here. And then there's some questions, some creative questions in here. But mostly this is a growth mindset journal for kids. It empowers children to face challenges with confidence, embrace mistakes, and know that they can learn anything. So there's 10 important topics, and there's different activities for them to do. Mistakes help you grow is an example of one of those things. And I'm going to have this out for my son to possibly complete a section or 2 a day, or at least a couple times a week. I bought this at the homeschool convention last year, and my kids haven't touched it, and we just got a puppy a year ago, and I think it'd be fun to train her. So I think this summer's a good time to do some little tricks and try to train her to do different things. So I think we'll work on this as a family. It even has teaching you how to make doggy treats and stuff, so I think that'll be fun for my daughter, who's a little baker. I also have these stick sketch school books I'm gonna leave out for him with some pencils and markers and coloring pencils and his drawing book, and it's basically showing him how to draw stick animals. I have another one that shows him how to draw stick figures, and this is his last chance to use this book. I told him if he doesn't show interest, then I'm giving it away. I'm also planning on purchasing the Talk Box Moms Spanish kit so that all of us can practice our Spanish over the summer. My high schooler took Spanish in school and she didn't learn much from it. So I'm hoping that this summer, us being together, we can pick up some more words and sentences and use them fluently. I also need my son to do his a math lesson every single day in the summer, because we are behind on Beast Academy for my schedule for him. Like, I really wanted him to try to be in pre-algebra in 7th grade so he could do algebra in 8th grade and then hit geometry in 9th grade. But in order for us to do that, we cannot skip any more days of math except for our like normal vacation days. So I'm hoping to continue on with that schedule. And if I'm not gonna stress it, you know, if it doesn't work out as planned, it is what it is, but I am going to not give up on that plan or that goal for him. Moving on to my 6-year-old, who is moving into 2nd grade. Over the summer, I want her to practice her math skills. So we are going to be playing games like Math War. I have Math War with addition and subtraction. I also printed out a long time ago some Math War with coins cards I have here. But I also have The Good and the Beautiful. The older version has a bunch of math games for mental math. We're going to be using that kit. And then I have a lot of goodies that I'm going to list here for you guys to see all the other math games that we have at home. But don't go there now, wait till the end of the video. If we go on vacation as planned, I have this 50 Things to Try on Vacation Usborne book for her. And it just has a bunch of little activities for her to do. And honestly, I don't even know if she needs to go on vacation to do this. This is just a cute little daily thing that she could try. She's going to be reading through this book over the summer, Unicorns in Uniforms and Other Tales. It's not a lot. It looks thicker. She can read this easily. And I also have another set of books called The Princess in Black, and we're going to be reading through those. Those are going to be probably her summer reading, to just, you know, read about 10 minutes shared reading per day every day. We also have Storytime Chess, and I just rediscovered this workbook which just has little challenges, and I want to get her practicing chess this summer so she can play and whip her brother's butt so he can stop bragging all the time. I'm just kidding. It'll be fun for her to do these logic games. And I also introduced the idea, because I got this book for her last year. It has a xylophone here, and then it has different songs. And I thought it'd be fun for her to learn a song a week. So I'm hoping that we can learn one song by memory a week from this book. And I also have a keyboarding one. But you know that if you learn the xylophone, you can learn the keyboard and vice versa. So I'm hoping to get through this as well. I'm also thinking about having her journal, because she has spelling words from last year, picking a few and then having her do a journal entry, like just a sentence a day, or maybe dictation. I might do dictation. Every morning, she just writes a sentence that has a spelling word in there, just to keep those spelling words in her head too. I don't want her to forget anything. So I think we're gonna do a dictation sentence with a spelling word or two every day. And then for the rest of the day, we're just really spending some time bonding. There's video games, there's swimming pool. Every Tuesday, we're having some play dates with friends. I'm gonna add another day in there with a different group of friends for us to have some days together where we can either go to like a trampoline park or the beach or the pool, or they can come here, or we can go to the park in the evening and just get a lot of time with other kids this summer. And I want my son, who's moving up in middle school, in church and in his homeschool group, to bond with some of the kids from there, so that next year will be so much fun because he'll have his little group of friends. So that's the plan, to start planning things. Probably in the middle of this month, I'll start planning things so we can get them together and have lots of fun play dates, and adding some friends of my daughters in there as well. My high schooler, she's got a whole summer planned on her own. When they're that age, you just need to be the chauffeur. You don't need to be planning field trips, and you don't have to be planning play dates for them. my daughter anyway has it under control. I'm also going to be posting a video showing you what we're doing for 2nd grade and for 6th grade. So make sure you stay tuned and watch for those videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.